we're bringing back our most intense Disney World challenge.
And the stakes are even higher with Disney pay to skip the line service.
It's an AllEars Rides Race. Good morning, animal lovers. It is 8 o'clock. We just rope dropped to Animal Kingdom to kick off our Lightning Lane Multi-Pass Rides Race here at Animal Kingdom. And for some reason, I decided to finally do the thing that we've been preaching on the channel. We always say Animal Kingdom, you don't really need Lightning Lane Multi-Pass. And for this challenge, we can either choose multi-pass or a single pass. And so for this, I opted to not do Lightning Lane Multi-Pass, only do single pass. That means I am relying solely on rope drop strategy, full day strategy, midday strategy, taking that midday break, all the things. I don't have access to skip all the lines today like we usually do for the rides race. I think Angie did opt for multi-pass, but I'm gonna do things a little differently just because this is all about trying to see, you know, which strategy might work best. And if you can save, you know, 20 bucks, save 20 bucks.
Good morning from Animal Kingdom. Okay, the day has started. I got in just as the park opened and I checked the My Disney Experience app and Avatar Flight of Passage is already at a 70-minute wait. Now there was early entry today for Disney Hotel guests. I don't know what my plan is. I got a little bit flustered with that one. That's okay, that tends to happen. My first Lightning Lane will be for Dinosaur at 8:45. So in the meantime, I'm kind of trying to figure out what I can fit in 45 minutes before that Lightning Lane. Oh my goodness, we get the little duck. Oh. So yeah, I'm just trying to get my head in the game. A little bit flustered, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit thrown off by that 70-minute wait at Avatar, but another strategy I like to do is to go midday, because that way everybody who hit up that attraction first thing in the morning, they got it out of the way and they're doing everything else. And sometimes you can expect low wait times, 30, 40 minutes, I've seen it. So yeah, I don't know, I'm a little bit flustered.
As you can see, everyone is beelining for Flight of Passage. We have single pass for Flight of Passage, so we're gonna come and do that later on. We are gonna rope drop Navi River Journey. Here's my game plan for this morning, my first 3 attractions. We're gonna do Navi River Journey, Kilimanjaro Safari, and then Kali River Rapids. Those are the 3 that we're gonna do right away. And obviously that could change. I'm just going based on what I believe to be true is Navi River Journey, currently a 5-minute wait. It's gonna get up to an hour later on. Same thing for Kali River Rapids. We're filming in mid-October right now, and we're starting to get back into that peak season. Not peak like summer, but definitely we're seeing some crowds for sure. But let's hit up Navi River Journey. Oh, and don't forget, Rides Race also includes shows and characters. And likely what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a lot of rides in the morning, then we're gonna stick to shows and rides and then we're gonna stick to shows, characters and experiences, and then at the end of the night, we're gonna go back to rides. Navi River Journey is a slow-moving boat ride that's basically like a safari, except on a completely different planet. You get to basically coast through the bioluminescent rainforest, see some of Pandora's plant life, animal life. It's relaxing in an otherworldly kind of way. It's not my favorite attraction, just because not a lot happens on it, but it does end with a very gorgeous and also kind of looming animatronic, the Shaman of Song. I have no idea where Angie is, but Angie, wherever you are, hey, good luck today.
Change of plans. I'm gonna go ahead and meet Russell and Doug because I am a little bit nervous. I think that meeting them is gonna brighten up my day, make me feel better, and who wouldn't love a hug from Doug? So that is what I'm doing first. Doug and Russell meet here at the Wilderness Explorer Clubhouse throughout the day. It's right near It's Tough to Be a Blog. You can go ahead and take a picture, give them a hug, get an autograph.
All right, shout out to Jack, an awesome viewer that I got the chance to ride with. So I just want to say thanks for being awesome, Jack. Okay, next up, Kilimanjaro Safari isn't always going to open with park opening. You got to think about it like they're live actors, because they are actually living beings. So you know, you got to make sure that, you know, they're fed, that they're protected, that they're safe before they go on the preserve and are able to, you know, live out their day. You know what I mean? So it opened. Sometimes you'll see it open 30 minutes after park opening, or it changes. So make sure to check the My Disney Experience app to know when that attraction is going to open. Today it opened at 8:15, and it is right on the dot 8:15, which means I'm technically rope dropping 2 rides. Now, we'll see when we get up there, because Kilimanjaro Safari is very popular, and that's often an attraction people run to. I am the most excited about riding Kilimanjaro Safari today, specifically because it is a little bit cooler. Like we're starting to drop. We're starting to see the temperature drop a little bit, which is so exciting. And the reason I'm saying all of this is because the animals tend to be more active during cooler temperatures. So not only is it going to be cool all day, but it's cooler than normal. So I'm going to feel good all day, thank goodness. But hopefully the animals, you know, will be a little more, you know, have a little more agency to be fun and silly and go crazy. Because, you know, cool temperatures. Okay, going to Africa.
It was really nice to get a nice warm hug from Doug and Russell. It lifted up my spirits and calmed me down. So, okay, that's one check. It's Tough to Be a Bug is a 4D theater show. Very, very cool. A little spooky, scary sometimes, because you do have these special effects in the show that make you feel like there's bugs in your chair, or you'll have water squirted at you. There's also spiders that come from the ceiling, and I'm so severely terrified of spiders, but this is a really cool theater show. They announced back at D23 that it is getting a different layover. It's going to be Zootopia themed. I love Zootopia. I am excited for it. However, the show is near and dear to my heart, so I'm a little sad, but change, although scary, can be a good thing sometimes. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, look at that. And that is the line for Kilimanjaro Safari. But the standby doesn't even have a posted wait time yet. That's because the line hasn't even opened yet. So don't be fooled by the crazy long line that looks like it's like coming out of the queue. It's the fact that the queue hasn't even opened yet. Yeah, see that? There was no posted wait time at all, so they just didn't even open the queue yet. Now it is open. They actually opened it a tad late. They opened it maybe like 4 minutes late than what the app said. Not a big deal. But again, these are live animals they're dealing with, so if they don't get the all clear from the people with the animals, then, you know, they can't open it yet. It's very important. Animal safety is their number one concern. Okay, Kilimanjaro Safari is about a 20-25 minute attraction depending on what's happening with the animals, again, because they're alive. Oh, hold on, look at this line.
Jumbo, everyone. Unfortunately, your trip has been delayed. Currently, animals are blocking the path of our safari vehicle.
See that?
We apologize for the inconvenience and thank you for your patience. As soon as we are moving again, we shall work quickly to get you out on your safari.
Yep.
Thank you again for touring with Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris, we go live.
Just wanted to make sure y'all heard that announcement. They're basically, it said our trip has been delayed because of, they said, an animal blocking the path. It just means like abnormal animal activity or something isn't quite right yet. So maybe they're overly active. Maybe that's what's happening. They're so active because it's so cool. They're like, oh gosh, they can't be controlled. But it's about a 20-25 minute experience where you're actually on a real life safari through different areas of Africa. You got savannas, you got some rainforest actions, you see some real animals. It's not like Jungle Cruise where everything is an animatronic. You got elephants, you got lions, hippos, rhinos, a bunch of different animals, all related to Africa.
Put glasses on. Looking fabulous, ready for the show.
All right, I had to bail. I had to do it. They whatever's happening right now, they said it could be over an hour delay. I was talking to a cast member, and obviously they're not going to disclose if it's like an animal situation or if it's like they're having a bus got stuck in the middle of the safari or something like that. But they said it could be a while. So I am I am pivoting, which is what we do. What I think I'm gonna do, it looks like Mickey and Minnie, to meet Mickey and Minnie, which is 2 characters, so that counts as 2 points, is only a 15-minute wait. That will typically be the longest character wait today. So I think we're gonna do that, and then we'll head to Kali River Rapids. With all that being said, I am actually gonna wait for the very end of the day to ride Kilimanjaro Safari. If you're not rock roping Flight of Passage and you're not using single pass for Flight of Passage, we say, hey, the last thing of the day, because as long as the park is open, even if it's 2 minutes before park closing, you can get in line. And typically, lines are much shorter at the very end of the day as well. So we say, hey, if you have a Flight of Passage, go do that. But because I have single pass, and my single pass for Flight of Passage is around 2 o'clock, I think I'm gonna save Kilimanjaro Safari for the very last thing I do today. Adventures Outpost, where you can meet Mickey and Minnie. Currently a 15-minute wait, but they actually do meet together. They're in their safari outfits. It's super cute. I actually really do love this meet and greet. I just love when characters meet together because they can, interact with each other and also interact with us. It's like, typically, two, like one-on-one is a little intimate, but when there's 3, it's like, oh, we're all here. It's like a fun friend group. Good to see you guys. Okay, so I'm playing a game with my friend today, and it's basically whoever does the most today is the winner. And I had to kick it off with you guys. You guys are like my good luck charm. So do you mind if we take a picture?
Okay, it's 8:40, so I'm gonna go ahead and head towards DinoLand USA for my lightning lane at 8:45 for Dinosaur. Now, that's terrible news for me because Disney has officially announced that they are getting rid of DinoLand USA to make way for the new Tropical Americas themed land. And as excited as I am for that, I am so heartbroken that DinoLand USA will be no more and Dinosaur will be no more.
Okay, Mickey and Minnie both down. 3 points, all before 8:45. Now I am gonna just like go be around Kali River Rapids. Still got about 10 minutes before the ride officially opens. I think I can afford to just like chill for like 10 minutes. But I definitely made the right call because Kilimanjaro Safari is still not open. It's open, but it's still not back up. So now all of a sudden it's hitting me doing Kali River Rapids at like 9 a.m. I'm gonna be like, and it's cold. Or it's cool, it's not cold, it's cool. I'm gonna be like, ugh. It's a little chilly. Kali River Rapids is a raft ride attraction. You can kind of see it with no one on it because it just opened. There it is. Now on this attraction, you flow through rainforests of Asia. Unfortunately, you come upon deforestation, some unfortunate things happening with that rainforest, and then it all leads up to one big drop. And yeah, you will get wet. Now, how wet you get, it depends all the time. Sometimes soaked, sometimes a little sprinkled, but an amount of moisture will happen. I always think it's important to use, lightning lane for this or ride it when it's a really short wait time because I do not believe it to be worth it when it is a longer wait time because it only has one drop. That one drop is a little, what's the word? Anticlimactic. Felt like Ariel there. What do they call it? Anticlimactic. my god. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Oh.
Okay, checking off Dinosaur from our list. We've done 3 things so far. It's only 9 o'clock, so an hour after the park opened. We met Doug and Russell. We did It's Tough to Be a Bug, and we just finished riding Dinosaur. Now, since I am in DinoLand, I'm gonna go ahead and go to TriceraTop Spin. It's a flying attraction very much like Dumbo, very much like Magic Carpets of Aladdin over in Magic Kingdom. But this time you ride a Triceratops, which makes it infinitely cooler. I have terrible luck. I'm convinced I'm cursed. I'm convinced I'm cursed because every single flying vehicle I fly in, it doesn't work. Don't trust me. I got it. I got it. I'm still having a blast, so woo!
It's so funny, the drop itself actually didn't get me that wet. It was that weird fountain right at the top of the hill. Like right when the ride first started. I guess the wind and the mist, I was like, whoa. I feel icky. Ugh. Okay. I think I'm gonna do one more ride. Everest is right next to me. I'm gonna do single rider literally just to get it out of the way. And then I'm gonna move on to characters and shows and save my last 2 big attractions for later on, which would be Dinosaur, which is currently a 35-minute wait, and Kilimanjaro Safari for later. Oh, and of course I have my single pass for Flight of Passage around 2 o'clock, but it's only 9:30. 9:15. I've got so much time. Here we go. Here we are. Here we go. Here we are. That's what happened there. Expedition Everest. This is a coaster attraction here in Asia. It basically trying to get to Mount Everest, but the only way to get to Mount Everest is through the Forbidden Mountain. Who is living in the Forbidden Mountain? A terrifying Yeti. This is definitely a fun coaster attraction. It goes backwards at one point. There's a very cool, I would call it a former animatronic. It doesn't really move, but it used to be an animatronic. But it looks cool. And single rider is a great option. Single riders only.
I just got off a TriceraTop Spin. I'm trying to debate what to do next. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and make my way, see how I feel. That's something you can do, absolutely. Let's say there's a ride that you wanna do, but you're feeling really nervous about it and you're not 100% sure on your decision. Go ahead, walk to it. You can even make the queue. All rides have an exit that people call the chicken exit. I like to call it the chicken tender exit because I think it gives it a more positive, fun spin to it. Let's say you made the line, you're just about to board, you change your mind, no problem. Let the cast member know that you'd like to exit, and that's it. It's not at all a big deal. If you're at Disney World, you're supposed to feel happy and comfortable and not made to do things that you don't want to do. So that might end up being what I do. I'm gonna check the My Disney Experience app and see if there is a lightning lane selection available for that, as there is quite a line right now. Okay, so I chose my lightning lane for Everest. It's going to be at 10:15. I still have a little bit of time, so I'm gonna go ahead and check out maybe a show or a character. I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna check the app. My Disney Experience app is your best tool for your Disney day because it's gonna let you know all the wait times, the times the show starts. Are there any characters nearby? Great for food, great for, oh, you have a water bottle and you need to fill it. Super cool. My Disney Experience app will tell you where there's refillable water bottle stations as well as fuel rod kiosks. It's definitely a really, really good tool to have. So as I'm walking, I realized that Kali River Rapids is right here. So I think I'm gonna knock that one out as well. It's a little bit cold today. Which is like the first day where it's been cold here in Orlando. So Kali River Rapids might not feel the best. I'm not really looking forward to it. Like I am, but I'm not. You know what I mean? Like I'm excited, but also it's cold and I'm gonna be wet and then gonna be wet the entire day. I do have a poncho, so I will be wearing that. But yeah, let's hit up Kali River Rapids because it is currently at 5 minutes on the My Disney Experience app.
I didn't even have time to do a full spiel because that's how quickly I got through the single rider line. There was just no line. They're like, all right, come on. I was like, I'm coming. Okay, the single rider line is a great option to cut down your wait time if you're comfortable splitting up from your family because you will be split up. But we often do single rider just because I would say the average wait time for Everest is 30 minutes on average. But the single rider line is typically around 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes if you're really pushing it. But I think that's all the rides I'm going to do for right now. I think we're going to do some characters, maybe see some shows. We definitely have to head over to Rafiki's Planet Watch to do some things over there. So, here we go. This will also likely be a longer wait, but here we go. We are on our way to meet Moana. You can meet Moana. The line to meet Moana is actually like when you see the entrance to DinoLand USA, just veer to the right. This is also kind of a very popular meet and greet because it's Moana and there aren't many places you can meet her other than here and Epcot. Hello, how are you?
Great. I went on a voyage this morning already.
Amazing. You did?
Found a
Amazing.
new island.
Amazing. Well, I'm here because my daughter can't be here, but she really just wanted me to ask you to check in on Hey Hey because she loves Hey Hey.
I do have to check in on him a lot.
Yeah.
He's doing pretty good.
Okay,
He's
good.
in Pula right now.
Oh, good.
I told them they could go and explore a little bit, but they're probably just eating rocks.
Amazing. I'm 80% sure I'm gonna get to do everything in Animal Kingdom today. At least everything that counts on this list.
Hey, Moana.
So next up, I think I'm gonna do a little zigzagging. I'm gonna head back to Africa because I think I'm just gonna hang out over there for a little while. Depending if I can time everything out right, I'm gonna do the Wildlife Express, the animation experience, the petting zoo, potentially meet Rafiki and Timon over there. I can definitely get a lot done over there. And the reason I'm making that a little bit of a priority right now is because that's not gonna be available all day. Typically the last train to the Rafiki's Planet Watch is around 4:30 and the park closes at 6, so I definitely want to make sure I hit that. The other reason I'm not continuing to ride rides and focus on live entertainment and characters is because, again, also not going to be around all day. The last show, I think today happens at 4:35, and again the park opens at 6. I mean the park closes at 6, so you know, definitely need to prioritize and strategize. But for now, I think I'm gonna head to Rafiki's Planet Watch.
We did it. We have conquered Kali River Rapids. Thankfully, I'm not as soaked because that raincoat came in clutch. My feet kind of are, but not the inside of my shoes. That was what I feared the most. So I kept my feet elevated the whole time because walking around in squishy, wet socks all day, not a vibe. It was fun, and the sun is coming up. It's still really cold. My hands are freezing. But the sun might warm me up a little bit throughout the day. Because none of the shows are up and running just yet. It's 9:50. The first show for Lion King starts at 10. I'm gonna go ahead and do one of the walking trails here at Animal Kingdom. We're gonna go and do the Maharaja Jungle Trek. Now, this is a walking trail. There's about 3 of them in Animal Kingdom. You walk, you can see the animals. Hello.
And you're gonna have a whole bunch of fun while you're here too.
I love that. That's incredible. Did you hear that? Mickey was just here. That was incredible. The cast members truly make the magic. But you can go ahead and watch the animals take in the scenery, the beauty of nature. It is one of the things that make Animal Kingdom so unique and special. Truly.
This is Rafiki's Planet Watch. Oh, it's a one train day, they said. I don't know what that means, but I think that means it could take a little longer to get there. Okay, this is the train to Rafiki's Planet Watch, aka the Wildlife Express. Now, Rafiki's Planet Watch is definitely pretty far away from Animal Kingdom. You have to get, the only way to get there is literally by this train. Now, the train ride itself is only 5 minutes, but you know, to even experience this location, it's definitely just a little bit of a time suck. That's all. Now, the Wildlife Express itself is very cool because you get some backstage views of the Animal Kingdom and Kilimanjaro Safari. You can see where a lot of the animals are kept after, you know, after hours, you know, how they're able to feed them, all these kind of things. And we can talk more about Rafiki's Planet Watch when we actually get there, because we experience a lot more behind the scenes when we get there as well. Rafiki's Planet Watch, just like to me, the reason I don't love it is because it doesn't feel like Animal Kingdom. Like you're immersed in all these different lands like Africa, Asia, Pandora, and then you get on this train and then you feel like you're actually going to a zoo. Like that, like Rafiki's Planet Watch feels the most zoo-like. You know, you've got the animal, you know, cartoons on the walls and things like that. It's a petting zoo. It feels like you're going to, like, again, nothing wrong with like going to like the Chicago Zoo or something like that, but it just feels like it's not really a part of Animal Kingdom.
Hey, the little tiger just went behind, but I say little, but it is. Oh my goodness!
Oh, there he is.
There he is. He's like, I'm not little. I am majestic.
Just, you know, I'm still here.
Goodness.
I'm here.
Look at its prints. Its coat is gorgeous. Oh my goodness.
Especially enough treats.
Animal Kingdom is great because it doesn't just focus on the attractions, and as great as they are, trust me, I love them, but you get to have these very unique experiences that really ground you with nature and animals and the beauty, and I love it so much. And again, seeing the passion from the cast members, how they talk about it, all their knowledge, how they're happy to help you and answer any questions about these animals. It's great to experience. Oh goodness, just here, I just feel like, wow. And this is great to go through because I had so much anxiety in the morning, you know, starting this competition, this race off, and this is just really nice to kind of take a step back and relax. But I'm still a part of a race, so I gotta get my head in the game right now. Let's go to our next attraction.
I think we're gonna aim for the 10:45 animation experience, but there are also two characters meeting back here that I don't know if Angie knows about actually. Timon and Rafiki are both meeting back here. And then also on the list, I believe, is the affection section. So, yeah, literally anything that Disney counts as an attraction, we get to put on this list. So, yay! So this is the affection section. Literally, it's just a petting zoo. There are a bunch of sheep and goats, sometimes pigs, donkeys. There's a pig. Is that the Pua one? I know there is an animal here that animators literally took, you know, like inspiration from in order to draw Pua from Moana, which obviously just meant a little pig. Hi. Obviously, Moana was a while ago, and Pua is much bigger. I think that might be the Pua. I don't know.
Expedition Everest at 10:15. Let's head over there and get this thing going. This is where the nerves set in. I'm really anxious and nervous. Like I said, if you decide right here that you don't want to ride, you're good to go. Let a cast member know and say, okay, I think today, as nervous as I am, I'm going to brave it out and I'm deciding to ride it. We're doing it! Ah! I'm excited and I'm scared. I'm doing this for Disco Yeti, okay? I'm doing it for you, Yeti! Ah!
All right, so they're already in the middle of the animation experience, which we'll talk about in a second. I don't see typically Timon or Rafiki. They're supposed to be meeting, but maybe they're not. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe the app is wrong. Yeah, here's kind of the backstage. You know, you can see the backstage areas we were talking about. We're not going to spend a bunch of time here because it's not on the list, but just so you can see it, they actually do actual checkups here. This is, you know, where it's a real veterinary station. Okay, I found Timon. Timon is actually like behind the animation experience. I guess technically the entrance, but so when you enter Rafiki's Planet Watch, hang left. Like, and you see the animation experience in front of you, hang left, and he's like hiding behind Grandmother Willow. See Grandmother Willow from Pocahontas. All right. Timon.
My motivator was Disco Yeti. In case you're wondering, what is Disco Yeti? So, the Expedition Everest ride has a Yeti animatronic that is humongous, incredible. It just is wow, like literally advanced technology. Like I wish I had words. My head is scrambled from the roller coaster. I'm sorry, but it is incredible, and it would be my favorite animatronic, except it doesn't move, unfortunately, because it is such a massive animatronic. It's quite heavy, and they realized that because of its movements, it was kind of creating damage into the infrastructure of the mountain of Everest. So to not cause any more damage, and because it would be so incredibly expensive and time consuming to get that giant animatronic out of the mountain to properly, fix it up and such, they just decided to leave it standing still, and they use the strobe lighting effect that makes it look like the Yeti is moving and coming at you, and it works pretty well. I get scared every time. But that's why the fans call it Disco Yeti, because there's like strobe lighting and he's just doing his thing, and it's really funny. So that was my motivator. But like I said, don't ever feel pressured to do an attraction that you don't want to do. It's never too late to say, I want out, and it's perfectly okay. But in this case, I'm really happy that I did it. I had a really great time. Expedition Everest is my favorite thrill ride in all of Disney World, and it's just amazing. Again, when you have good theming, I'm gonna do it. I will be scared, but I'm gonna do it. My next to do is going on the Wildlife Express train into Rafiki's Planet Watch to do the petting zoo. Yes, there's a petting zoo here at Animal Kingdom. They have the cutest baby goats, and that way I knock 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh, actually 3 birds with 1 stone, because they have the animation class there as well. This is going to be so fun. Rafiki's Planet Watch is a really overlooked, underrated area at Animal Kingdom. There's so much to do there, and like I said, it differs from traditional attractions at the Disney parks. Animal Kingdom has tons of these really cool experiences, and I'm excited to do these today.
Hello, Timon. How are you? Good. It's good to see you. It's good. Yeah, I'm often called the Timon of my friend group. Yeah, because we're both masters of comedy. Yeah, we both love food. We both look good in a hula skirt. So all the above. Yeah. Do you mind if we take a picture? All right. It's currently 10:27. Timon is wrapping up, and then Rafiki is going to be right out. And then Rafiki's going to take that spot. I'm going to meet Rafiki, and then shortly after that, we will hop in line for the animation experience.
So, aside from the petting zoo, Rafiki's Planet Watch is also home to the conservation station, which has the animation experience. They have a nutrition center, a veterinarian treatment room, and a science center, and you can meet Timon and Rafiki. So much to do. Let's head inside. And to go inside, you're going to take the Wildlife Express, which is this cute little train that takes you to the area. Super fun.
Hello, how are you? It's good to see you. I've got to know, someone as wise as you are, what's most important for mindfulness, eating or sleeping?
That's a good question, Rafiki. What do you think? Maybe a good balance of both.
Both?
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
Sleeping,
Sleeping
and
is very important.
eating. Yeah. You get your best ideas when you're doing all the above. And stretching. Yes, exercise. Absolutely. Good. Thank you, Rafiki.
Here we are, the affection section. So for the animals, oh my goodness, your little goat. So for the animals, be aware to not pet their face or their heads. They don't like that. I respect that. I wouldn't like that either. But also, you can't feed the animals, but you can pet their backs and be very gentle and kind with them and see them just up close and personal. It's an amazing experience. I love that we get this opportunity.
All right, we met Rafiki, we met Timon, and now it's time for the animation experience. We've got this.
I can truly stay here all day, but there's a rides race I gotta get back to. So definitely recommend the affection section, especially if you have kiddos or if you just love animals and just want to kind of get away from all the noise for a little bit. Just relax, be in in the good vibes of these sweet little creatures and just enjoy. And then over there is the animation experience, which we are heading to right now.
Yeah.
So it'd be pretty cool now to help get us inspired. We always like to kind of reference animals that we have here in the park. A good thing we have dragons here in Animal Kingdom, right? Yeah, Komodo dragons.
Well, lots of fun. I actually really do enjoy the animation experience. Usually, I don't know why I'm saying that. I like it, but I don't really like it because it actually gives me so much anxiety. I'm like, you know, I'm just such a bad artist. Like, you know, that kind of artist. They just move so quickly, and my hand, I just like, you know, she's like making these beautiful curves, and I'm just like making these jagged lines. It's very funny. But all the animators, they do a fantastic job, and it's definitely something just to, yeah, you want to get up and close with a Disney animator, and you want to see what it's like, to see if you have any any talent when it comes to drawing, and even if you don't have talent, it's like fun to laugh at it afterwards. It's a little, it does make me feel bad from time to time, but oh well. Back to modern civilization, getting back on the train and headed back to Animal Kingdom proper.
All I'm saying is I will not be applying to the Disney animator anytime soon, but it was a lot of fun. They do different characters all throughout the day, and a Disney animator shows you step by step how to create that Disney character. And they give you this really cool page. You can keep your drawing, and it has these really cool little kind of guidelines, so you're not starting completely from scratch. They're very helpful. I'm just not the best. I'm not the best drawer, and even then, I don't think it's that bad. I don't know. I'm sure you'll do better, but they do different shows throughout the day. Just check in my Disney Experience app for all the show times.
So I just checked the time, and there's a noon Festival of the Lion King, so I think we're gonna do that before we go have our lunch at 12:30, which definitely works out in my favor. It's only 11:29 right now, and I don't really care about getting like being in front row. And we always say, for shows, we always say get there at least 30 minutes ahead of schedule to get a good seat. But I'll sit in the back row. I don't care. I'm just there to do the thing. I'm there I'm enjoying it, but I just need the point. So I'm gonna quickly do Gorilla Falls, which is where I am right now. I'm gonna go see some gorillas, some hippos, some meerkats, and then I'll head on over. And then I'll be done with Africa.
Just got off the Wildlife Express train over at Rafiki's Planet Watch, and now it's time for my lightning lane for Kilimanjaro Safaris. Now that it's later on in the day, the multipass is great because Safari is currently at a 15-minute wait, if I saw that correctly.
Yeah, here we go. Festival of the Lion King. I'm getting here, I think, look at that. What's the time? Yeah, 15 minutes beforehand. Festival of the Lion King is about a 25-minute show that is not a retelling of the Lion King. It's a celebration of the culture and the music of Lion King. There's some incredible singers, dancers, acrobats, aerialists, fire jugglers, I mean, puppeteers, the works. Definitely, if we're talking about live entertainment, because we know hashtag live entertainment is important, I think Animal Kingdom has the best shows on Disney World property as a whole. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are great shows all over Disney World, but these are the more like sit-down, Broadway caliber, theatrical style shows. Like Festival of the Lion King, which is the singers are just unreal, and the dancers. Finding Nemo the musical, which hopefully we'll get a chance to go see later on today. Again, another just like Broadway style show, just so good. So when you're at Animal Kingdom, definitely make time to see the shows. It'll be worth it. Oh my gosh, I just texted Angie to make sure she was still good for a 12:30 like lunch pause. She was in the same animation class that I was. She drew Mushu too. We were literally maybe 10 feet apart. We had no idea. That is wild. I wonder if she met Timon and Rafiki too. Oh, what is happening? That is funny. that show so much. I always say it, the word I will consistently use is collective joy, right? Collective joy. A bunch of people in one space celebrating, singing together, just like, you know, whether it be, you know, the villains or the heroes or the whatever, or the flying monkeys, or the flying monkeys, the tumble monkeys. Collective joy. That's what that's my overall statement about that show. So good. All right, let's go find Angie. Let's go have some lunch. Okay, Angie actually chose for lunch today Restaurantosaurus, which is the restaurant here in DinoLand USA. You can get burgers, you know, chicken sandwiches, chicken salads, chicken fingers, things like that. But she actually chose this because recently it was announced that all of this finally has an end date. It's all going away in January. Restaurantosaurus, TriceraTop Spin, you know, Dinorama, all going away soon. Like the date was finally announced. So we're here just to say maybe hey, we know you're going away now, so sorry. A little pat. Because we talked for way too long, I am having to zigzag a little bit. I was gonna do stuff in DinoLand USA, but because we capped for 30 minutes too long, I'm headed to Pandora for my Flight of Passage single pass.
Okay, so update. I checked the My Disney Experience app. Flight of Passage is currently at a 45. That's the lowest I've seen it today. I have a lightning lane available at 2:45 for Navi River. I can't say that, for Navi River Journey. I have a lightning lane experience for Navi River Journey at 2:45. So it's currently 2:25. I'm just thinking I'm gonna hop into the line of Flight of Passage, hope that it's 45, maybe less, and then head right next door to Navi River Journey. And that gives me 2 more attractions under my belt. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the plan. I'm just gonna follow through, wish for the best, hit it up as fast as I can.
I'm doing a little zigzagging, but I'm trying to not walk as much as possible. I believe Pocahontas only has one more time she's going to meet. So it looks like she's out right now. So I'm gonna meet Pocahontas because I think she's only out for one more set. And then she goes away for the rest of the day. So on my way to Flight of Passage, we're gonna say hi to Pocahontas.
All right, it is currently at a 45-minute wait still. I got here at 2:32. Lightning lane available at 2:45. However, it's still eligible up to an hour, and sometimes maybe even a little later, depends if you ask your pass number. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and take it. I'm gonna go and ride Flight of Passage and hope that it doesn't take me too long. 45 won't be too bad.
Hello.
Hello, Explorer. Welcome.
Thanks, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good, good. So I'm playing a game with my friend today, and meeting you as part of that game. So I just thank you for hopefully helping me win.
Oh, what is the game?
It's the person who can basically do the most today and meet the most new friends.
I see.
Yes.
And did you just start this journey?
Girl, I started at like 8 a.m. this morning, so
You started early.
we're in.
Question.
Yeah, we're in.
Had to start right when the sun rose then.
Exactly. I have never met Pocahontas before. I don't think. Like, at least as an adult. Never met Pocahontas before. And she's tall. She's very tall. Also, I was like a little starstruck because like I really like never met her before. So she was like, the way that she was speaking to me, I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Okay. Curious to see what the line is actually like right now. Doesn't seem too crowded. If it's like a 20-minute wait, I'm gonna lose my mind. What is it actually? 45? That's not bad at all. This is Flight of Passage, a motion simulator attraction where you basically connect with an avatar and you get to hop on a Banshee and fly a Banshee in Pandora. It's very cool. It's very immersive. Yes, it is a screen, but the way that the ride vehicle works is you are in a seated bike position. There's some really interesting mechanics where you can actually feel, it feels like the Banshee is like breathing underneath you because you're on top of a Banshee, and it feels very lifelike. Even the water, it's not like, oh, we're gonna throw some water at you. It's like perfectly timed within an inch of its life, and you really feel like you're there. First time I rode it, absolutely sobbed like a baby. it was just the adrenaline and the beauty of it all. I love that ride. I don't have much to say about that, other than I like it. I like it a lot. Do I think it's worth the crazy 80-minute wait that it usually gets? Probably not. But is it a great ride? And is there a reason that it is the most popular? Absolutely. So I'm looking at all the times, and I think I've realized I am not going to be able to do everything in Animal Kingdom. Definitely that hour-and-a-half lunch break set me back a little bit. That's okay. And I think the thing I am likely skipping is Feathered Friends in Flight. I think I'm either going to do, I think I'm only going to have time for either Finding Nemo, The Big Blue and Beyond, or Feathered Friends in Flight. My obvious choice is the Broadway caliber musical, right, is Finding Nemo. So I would likely lean towards that. The last show is at 4:30. It's 2:45. I think right now, what I should prioritize is heading back through Discovery Island, potentially meeting Doug and Russell, then heading to DinoLand USA, meeting more characters, do Finding Nemo. That'll take me to 5 o'clock. That gives me 1 more hour that I'll be able to do TriceraTop Spin. Dinosaur, maybe a last character if I don't make it, and then, oh, it's tough to be a bug, and then at like 5:55, get in line for Kilimanjaro Safari. I think that's the strategy, because then I will have done pretty much almost everything, other than like maybe 1 or 2 characters and Feathered Friends in Flight. Hello, Doug and Russell. Hello, how are you? High five, good to see you guys. So I'm playing a game with a friend. Whoever does the most today is the winner. And we're also doing a lot of Wilderness Explorer things, so I've got to know, what's your favorite patch? Do you have a favorite patch that's on you? The tornado one, the wind, yeah, there we go. That's the one. I love it. We're heading into DinoLand USA, which, sad news, all of DinoLand USA is going away. In fact, Dinorama, Chester Hansen's Dinorama is going away as soon as January of 2025. Yeah, so we're talking about like all the games, TriceraTop Spin, that whole area going away. But eventually everything in DinoLand USA is going away to make way for a new Tropical Americas, where you're going to see Indiana Jones, an Indiana Jones attraction, an Encanto attraction, a really fun Animal Kingdom inspired carousel, different things like that. As much as I know I'm definitely going to miss DinoLand USA, it has grown on me in the past couple years. I definitely used to be a hater. I will be the first to admit that. I was a hater. But it has really grown on me the past couple years. Just the charm of it, and really like learning the backstory and all those kind of things. So I'm definitely gonna miss it, but I am excited. I'm always excited when we make way for new future attractions, entertainment, all the above. As Walt Disney himself said, keep moving forward. But now it is time to do a DinoLand USA character haul. That's what I'm calling it. Hello, how are you? It's good to see you guys. How are you? It's good to see you. So I'm trying to live that dino life as well. So exactly. So I'm trying to figure out, do I go green dinosaur or purple dinosaur? Like which? So you say green and you're saying purple, but I'm getting a lot of mixed signals here, you guys. I'm getting mixed. All right, I'll do both. I'll do purple and green. How's that? Does that work? Hello, how are you, Daisy? It's good to see you. So I've got a question. So I was just talking to our mutual friends, Chip and Dale, decided if I was going to be a purple dinosaur or a green dinosaur. And you have some swatches here, so I don't know if they could decide. If you can maybe help decide for me, if I should be purple or green or... Which one are you leaning towards? You're going off script here. Which one? For me. Honestly, girl, take your time. This is important. This. That's right, skin tone is important. Yes, absolutely. I feel like it cooler tones, like a winter. Yeah, okay. Oh, the green. You know what? My name is Sage. Sage Green. I feel like there's something there. Oh my God, I'm obsessed with you.
10 out of 10. An incredible attraction. I get chills every time.
So fun. I always, which makes me even more sad about DinoLand USA going away, I always have a good time at these meet and greets. Chip and Dale one specifically, always so much fun. Daisy is such a diva, obsessed. Why am I feeling sad now?
Oh, and we did it. We were able to complete Flight of Passage. It was pretty accurate to the wait time. It said 45 minutes. Waited about 40 before getting into the pre-show. So definitely worth it, and happy because I got out just in time to still be eligible for my lightning lane for Navi River Journey, which is right over there. I am excited. Right now, Navi River Journey is actually at 15 minutes. So this is longer, and it's because in the morning, everybody hits up Flight of Passage. So now this one has a hefty weight, 55, but it's okay, we have a lightning lane.
Hello, how are you? It's good to see you. And look at this collar. You're killing it with it. You're so fashionable. That's really good. That makes sense. I know. I just saw her. She said I would look good in green, so we'll do like the purple green thing. What I find interesting about that meet and greet is that they don't really empty the line. Like they don't say, hey, all right, these are the last people that are gonna meet, Goofy because he's gotta go back and check, but Pluto's gonna be out soon. They just switch and they don't tell anybody. And I felt so bad because, one, a lot of the people in line were excited about meeting Goofy. I felt so bad for Pluto. When Pluto came out and they're like, woo! And also like a bunch of people got out of line. And I was like, oh no, what's wrong with Pluto? Hey, Pluto needs love. So we saw Pluto, which is great. I don't think I can risk doing that meet and greet again because there's a chance that I'm in line for Goofy and then Pluto shows up again and then I just wasted a bunch of time. So I think I'm gonna call it there, but I'm gonna get on TriceraTop Spin now. TriceraTop Spin is a Dumbo spinning style attraction where you hop into your very own dinosaur and you fly. Why are these dinosaurs flying? It doesn't matter because it's magical and it's going away, so just enjoy it. That was aggressive, I apologize.
Honestly, I've come to realize that all of my favorite Disney animatronics are here in Animal Kingdom because the Navi Shaman is right there at the top of my list. It is just incredible, amazing. Her movements are so lifelike. The time, technology, design put into her was totally worth it because she is such a highlight of that attraction. Go on Navi River Journey, if not just for the Navi Shaman, but honestly, it's an incredible ride. And yes, I gotta rave about her because she deserves her flowers. It's an incredible animatronic, and I just wish that I could just stay in that section of the ride and just admire her. Okay, so I checked off every single ride here, Animal Kingdom. All that's left to do is the characters and the shows. I'm debating which show to go watch. I know Festival of the Lion King has one more showing at 4 o'clock. It's currently 3:45. But I believe Finding Nemo might also just have one more showing left. So I might have to pick between the two, which I don't want to do because they're both so amazing. I have a little bit of a walk, so I'm gonna go ahead and think it over and decide what my next course of action is. But we're almost there to the finish line. I think I'm doing well. I'm doing my best, which is what matters in the long run, but I want to do as much as I can.
Totally forgot about Donald. How could I forget about Donald? The line is very long. That makes me nervous because I only have 30 minutes until the last show of Finding Nemo starts. Do I risk it? I just don't know. Unfortunately, Donald did not make the cut this time. That could have potentially been, because the line was pretty long, that could have potentially been anywhere from a 15 to a 25-minute wait. Meet and greets, you never really know how long they're gonna be because families are unpredictable, interactions are unpredictable. You know, a child might want to hug for 5 minutes. And obviously characters are very good at, you know, having a moment and then, you know, making space for the next family. But still, you just never know. And so it could have been a 30-minute line for all I know. Then I definitely would have missed it. But what I think I'm going to do is right next to Finding Nemo is Asia, is Kilimanjaro Rapids. Right next to Kilimanjaro Rapids is the Maharaja Jungle Trek. So I think for 30 minutes I have enough time to go through the Maharaja Jungle Trek, see that, and then just sit in the back row for Finding Nemo. It's the very last show, and typically the last show of the day, they're going to be the least full. Made it to Maharaja Jungle Trek. Closed at 5:45. All right, got plenty of time. Maharaja Jungle Trek is similar to the Gorilla Falls, except it's all animals that you can find in Asia. So we're gonna see things like Komodo dragons, tigers, bats. And with 8 minutes to spare, welcome to Theater in the Wild, where they're currently doing Finding Nemo, The Big Blue and Beyond. When I say currently, I mean for the past, 15 years. Finding Nemo, The Big Blue and Beyond is a musical retelling of Pixar's Finding Nemo. If I haven't mentioned it 20 times before, it's definitely a Broadway-style, Broadway caliber show. The songs were written by the same people who wrote Frozen, as well as they wrote Avenue Q, if anybody's familiar with that. That show so much. It really is just a phenomenal show. I do miss some of the moments that they cut from the old show, but I just love it. It's so good. All the people in it are just so incredible. And they all have amazing credits, from Broadway, off-Broadway, national tours, vocal group. They're just everybody. They're so good. And I get to call many of them my friends. I love them. So if you're watching, you do good jobs. All right, we have approximately 1 hour. I think all we're gonna get through is Dinosaur. It's tough to be a bug, because Dinosaur is currently a 20-minute wait. It's tough to be a bug, and then we're gonna have to run over to Kilimanjaro Safari, but that's gonna be the very last thing that we do.
Okay, just finished the gorilla walking trail. Now, unfortunately, all of the characters are done meeting for the day. It is an hour before the park closes, so everything kind of slowly starts closing. The rides are still up and running, however, I've done all of the rides.
Dinosaur is a thrill attraction. It is technically a dark ride, but it's not a classic dark ride. No, this is dark and scary and loud. One of my favorite attractions, but it is also going away soon. The exact same thing as the Indiana Jones ride in Disneyland, just with dinosaurs.
Making a mini 55 minutes, but it is the last thing we'll do today, and I gotta meet Mr. and Mrs. Mouse, Minnie and Mickey. They're iconic, and it's super cute meeting them here because they're dressed in their little safari wear, so it's very, very special. They don't wear this at any other park. So 55 minutes it is.
All right, I am definitely risking it a little bit here. It is a little after 5:30. It's tough to be a bug. It's about a 10-minute show, but that's if, that's if I'm not waiting for the other show to get up. So I could be waiting another 15, 20 minutes.
Minnie and Mickey were so sweet. I love meeting them. Sometimes I get really, really starstruck and nervous, but they're so great. If you don't know what to do with characters, you can go ahead and say, hi, I've been waiting to meet you guys. You guys look fabulous. Can I take a picture? And then you're good to go. But they really made meeting them so, so great. And it was funny because I have this little pumpkin spice, little Germex holder. And I didn't notice that Minnie was kind of talking behind me, kind of making some kind of like hand gestures. And the cast member's like, oh yeah, pumpkin spice. And I turn around and Minnie's doing this, pointing at my little sanitizer holder. And I'm like, oh yes, pumpkin spice season, we gotta celebrate it. So she was so sweet. Nikki was so great. And it was posted at a 55-minute. I wouldn't say I waited more than 25, maybe 30, so.
You got my bug, guys. Oh no. I'm gonna have to run over there in like 5 minutes.
Okay, so that was my last to do for the day. Puts me at a total of 18. I did my absolute best, but you know what? I had fun doing it, and sometimes that's all that matters. What's got you so frowny?
I can't even keep a straight face. I missed Kilimanjaro Safari. That's okay though. All right. Hey, how was your day?
It was great. Today was a fantastic Animal Kingdom day. I feel like I did a lot. There's some things I wish I had done differently.
I got 26.
That's amazing!
I'm telling you, I did a lot of characters.
Yeah,
I did a lot of characters.
That's what I did wrong, and that's what I said that I would do differently, is do my characters and then do my attractions later on.
Because they go away,
Yeah.
like at like 5 o'clock
They
or
do.
like 3 o'clock.
No, it's like 3:45, they're done. And that's, now I'm like, well,
Played.
you did amazing.
Girl, you did amazing. We were just talking about, we like Animal Kingdom.
I love it here. I know it's like, it's a rides race, the pressure's on, and I was having such a good time. If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe.
Now go watch Emma and I do a rides race with 2 parks.
Whoa!
They're crazy. All right, bye.